If you're tired all the time, it's not because you're weak. It's not because you're getting older. It's not because you need more motivation. It's because you've been told the wrong story about energy. Today, we're breaking down the 10 health lies that keep high responsibility parents exhausted, stuck, and running on fumes.
Okay, let's define high responsibility parents. When I say high responsibility parent, we mean the parent who carries a certain mental load. You lead at work, you provide for your family, you make the decisions, you solve the problems, and you rarely ever stop moving. You're not lazy, you're overloaded.
That is so true. Listen, today we're going to move from the least damaging lies to the most destructive ones. Some of these will sound normal, and that's the problem. So let's get into it. All right, number 10. All right, this is going to be good.
Yes.
Let's see where we go with this. Number
Okay.
10 is I just need more coffee.
Energy doesn't come from stimulation, right?
No, it can, but it's not a long lasting stimulation.
Not the right stimulation you want.
No.
So, where does it come from then?
Well, the right kind of energy comes from the proper nutrition.
Ah,
Right? I mean, there's vital things from nutrition to get rid of the inflammation of your body, to have a proper sleep. You got to have some movement there. You just can't survive on the coffee or the caffeine or even the energy drinks.
right. You cannot, that's not going to give you the long lasting energy that you're looking for.
And how's that really sustainable? Because at the end of the day, you're masking the
True problem.
true problem, and so you do it for a long period of time. Your true problem is brewing, and next thing you know, you pop up open, and now you got more long-term chronic issues, which drain even more energy.
That's not good.
It's not good. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I think coffee is not bad.
No, but you can't rely on it. You need proper nutrition.
The real fuel, it's like having a car.
Yes, agreed.
You got to have proper fuel. You put bad gas in it, it's going to sputter along.
Right.
And
right.
that's the exact same thing. And energy is like a little boost for the 5 seconds, but when that goes away, you crash even harder.
I like that analogy you use all the time. What would you feed $1 million racehorse,
Yep.
right? Would you give it McDonald's or some type of fast food, or would you give it top quality food to keep it going?
Yep.
Give
Exactly.
it the right nutrition it needs
Yeah.
to run that race, and especially if you paid $1 million for it.
Yeah. You're the $1 million racehorse. You're worth more than $1 million racehorse.
Right.
And it's just a different perspective of looking at the situation. So yeah, coffee's good. I mean, we drink coffee decaffeinated. You barely drink it these days, but I drink it, and it's more for comfort and just the taste kind of me down. So I don't drink it for the boost because I drink it at nighttime.
Right.
Cool. So that's number 10.
Okay.
Number 9 is that sleep is optional.
You cannot out hustle your biology. That just doesn't work that way.
You can't. You can't. I mean, part of our when we talk about what's vital, the movement, the food. A lot of times people say, "I'm tired. I just need more sleep." Sleep out of our 5 principal foundational framework is the least important, but still, it's a lie. I think you can just keep on going nonstop and it's optional.
Yes, you need quality sleep, and if you're not sleeping consistently, your body's not going to it's not going to heal itself. It cannot re-energize you. So if you're eating
Yep.
properly and you're not sleeping, and you don't need some, depending on the body, right? You don't need a ton of sleep, but you do need good quality sleep.
Yeah, you definitely do. And so this is for the ones who just hustle, like and go all night long.
Right. And I'll be good on 3 hours.
Yeah, and then I think we get into that frame of mind, like I'm in the grind, I'm grinding it out. Okay, cool. I understand the grind, the hustle behind what you're doing, but the grind shouldn't be about trying to out grind because you are tired and you keep it going, drinking the coffee, because that's going to burn you out, and that's
Yeah.
going to just cause a lot of health issues.
Yes. And for my friends who like to stay up late on social media because it's the only time you have quiet time, you have to put that phone down.
Yeah, yeah. So you get into a rhythm and you understand what your body needs. I mean, you sleep a little bit longer than I do.
Yes.
I mean, for example, like I went through a coaching class for 3 days, and so I wake up at 4:30, and I keep going. I probably fall asleep around 11:30, so I get about 5 hours of sleep normally on a given night. And so this class though was actually held in Australia, and so I would go to work at I'll go to work the first day at 4:30. I woke up, exercised, went to work. My class hit at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is my time. I didn't get out of that class until 2 a.m. in the morning, my time. So it was a 10-hour class I did for 3 days. So I knew I needed to get at least 4 hours of sleep. So I didn't work out that day.
Yes.
2:30 to slept about 6:30, got my 4 hours, felt okay. Still kind of knew I was off about an hour. After 3 days, took like an hour nap or so to kind of reboot myself, where I normally don't take a nap, and I felt good. So sleep is definitely something you need, but you have to understand your body and when it's in optimal condition.
Yes. Yes. I
Yeah.
agree.
Cool. Number 8, getting older means getting tired.
Well, fatigue is not a birthday gift.
It's not a
It's
birthday gift.
not. And you getting older, you take care of your body, it's not going to feel that way. You're not going to feel tired. So if you give it proper nutrition, get rest, and do all the things you're supposed to do, you should feel fantastic.
Yeah, and that's a cop out if you ask me. Like, okay, I'm just getting older. That's what happens. You get older.
No.
It happens. Yeah, right. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. That's not a very. It's like a self-sabotaging way, an excuse to just accept how things are currently going on. I feel more energized now at 50 than I did at 25.
Correct. Same.
So I got older. So that lie is a lie.
Yes, because I can go. And touching back on sleep, if I get my required amount of sleep, which I need more than he does, I feel good. I wake up and I can go all day. I don't need a nap. I don't need anything to energize me. Well, I do rely on my smoothies. I get my proper nutrition.
Yes.
That fuels me
Yep.
to keep going.
Yep.
I'm energized to keep going. And if I sit down at 4 o'clock, for instance, because I happen to just sit down, I don't feel that lag of, oh my gosh, I'm going to crash.
Yeah. And that's when you get proper nutrition, you basically get rid of the inflammation in your body, because you think about when you get sick, what happens? Your body says, I got to heal. And so you naturally get tired. Well, imagine if you're constantly inflamed and where your body's trying to fight off something, you're going to be tired. So that's where you eat proper nutrition. Inflammation goes away. Now you get all the proper nutrients. Now when it comes time for sleep, you can actually recover, recuperate, rejuvenate, and heal yourself.
Right.
Like it's meant to be. So
Right.
that's a whole nother podcast about that one.
Okay, what's the
All
next
right.
one?
This is a big one because we live in a society. So number 7 is my labs are normal and I'm fine. We live in a society like you got perfect numbers, you're good.
Right. Even if you know you're not feeling right,
Yeah.
you think your labs are normal, and if you take medication to make those labs normal, but you're not feeling right, something is off. Your body won't lie to you.
That is 100% correct. Health thinks you're in a range, but the reason why are you in that range? Because I'm taking something to mask the true problem to bring it into range, whereas it's a mask.
Yeah.
What happens if you take the mask off? The problem's still there.
Yeah. So you will never get off. You'll continue taking that medication to mask that problem and never truly addressing it. So that problem will become bigger and bigger and bigger, where that medication is not able to cover it because the problem got bigger.
Yep.
So you have to deal with that problem, that core problem that's creating,
The fatigue and burnout and everything else.
yes, before it becomes even worse.
Yep. And just to be perfectly clear, we are not telling you to get off your medication
No.
during this.
No.
What we're sharing you is our experience, my medical experience of what I see in my practice, what we decided to do. And we made a strong commitment that we don't want to live a lifestyle that will put us on the pills for the rest of our lives.
Right.
And that's all that is. And so, because when we start thinking about the pills, you may not get the effect that you want. No, but as my mentor said, there's going to be some side effects.
Good or bad.
Good or bad, you're going to have effects.
You're going to have some type of effects. And with every medication, there's some level of toxicity. So just keep that in mind.
Yep.
As you pop something in your mouth.
Yeah. So just because you have normal values don't mean that you still cannot be tired. In fact, a lot of the side effects create more fatigue.
Correct.
So
Correct.
don't buy that lie. All right. The other one is prevalent in our society is number 6. And that is like more workouts will fill your energy.
Overtraining just drains the system. And I used to think like that.
Me too.
I used to say, I have to work out even more because if I don't move, my problem won't, my body will not feel right.
Yeah.
But I went too far to the extreme,
Mm-hmm.
and it made it worse.
Yeah. And he said something interesting. He said, he said, I have to work out. Is that what you said?
Yes, I used to say I have
I
to.
have to work out. Or, I got to work out.
Yeah.
Again, so subtle. But here's the beautiful thing. If you can go from that to I get to work out, now it's like a privilege to work out.
Yeah, it's a privilege to move your body. It is.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that you don't work out. I think if you don't work out, you'll have no energy. And if you work out too much, you will have no energy.
I think what you have to do, what we have done is we look at what we're trying to achieve just with our lives. Now we're over 50, we're parents, we got a lot of responsibilities. Our goal is to live a longer and better life, enjoy, create memories. That way we can leave a legacy for our kids and then their kids. That's what it's all about at this point in time. And I think any parent who is in tune with being a parent, they share similar qualities. And so I no longer work out for abs. No, I don't work out to be the buff guy. I'm not trying to punish myself by working out.
Right.
I'm moving to heal my body. Now, if I put everything together, guess what happens to my body?
I'm stronger, and
You can't stop looking at me.
that is true. But I will say, for me, I work out to be strong. So when I get into the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, I want to have that strength that I can live on my own and take care of myself. Because things that we take for granted when we're young, if you don't move your body, you lose it.
Yeah. I look at you too. Right. And you already know that. And I think today you asked me, yesterday, I can't remember. Hey, my legs look strong. Like, man, they look really strong. Of course they look strong. You're kind of looking like they're nice. And I mean, because you're, what, 53?
Yes.
Yeah, 53. And you don't look at 53. And you got it. We went for coffee today. You hopped into my big old truck. I was like, man, this girl is so tiny. I'm like, man, and looking good. So because you move to heal.
I move to heal, and I want to move without feeling that tiredness. I want to have my joints I want my joints to feel good, and that comes with movement. Again, not extreme movement, right?
Yep. Punishment.
No punishment, but movement.
Yep. That's good. I hope that makes sense. Because number 5 is supplements will solve your energy fatigue problem.
Pills do not replace physiology. That's just the reality.
Yeah. Yeah. If you think about the word supplement, supplement, what's it doing? Trying to make up for a gap that you're missing something.
Yes. And the only thing that goes in your mouth is real food, right?
Well, it should.
And if you're not getting that nutrients, well, yes.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
If you're not getting that real nutrients, you're going to have a gap.
And you think you need a supplement.
You think you need a supplement to fill that gap because you're not eating the right foods.
Yes. And so you think to talk to people all the time, I'm healthy because I get the right supplement stack. In fact, someone reached out to me. They actually reached out to one of my followers, and he goes, yeah, got this little thing going on, but I'm just trying to stay healthy and get the right supplement stack. Well, those two things already have conflict, because if you're doing something to live healthy, then you don't need a supplement. So there means something is off there. You supplement something, you don't need a supplement stack.
Right.
We don't take supplements. Now, not all the time they're bad. There's some things maybe you need it for, but like when we do detox, we throw in a little bit supporting stuff, but it's short term.
But it's very short term. Yeah. And we rely on food.
Boom.
For everything.
Yeah.
The only supplement I take is the B12.
Which, because we don't really eat a lot of animal protein.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why we take it. But if we ate more animal protein in our diet, which I don't like the texture of it, but I feel great otherwise. I don't need anything else.
Yeah. Well, we eat too much of it anyway. So, all right, let's go. Not we, but people in American culture eat too much of it.
About to say, I'm like, I don't eat that.
No, we don't eat it. Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Number 4 is stress is just a part of success.
Chronic stress rewires your system. Yeah? No, chronic stress does not rewire your system.
Yeah. There are 3 main stressors: physical, chemical, and emotional.
Yep.
No, so we talked about physical, punish yourself and don't exercise. Chemical is food, stuff you put into your body, supplements, home products, what have you. You got emotional.
Yeah.
Not be able to mentally carry the load. You don't got a level mind. Mindfulness.
Right.
Stress is going to kill. I mean, I don't care what kind of stress it is. It's going to put stress on that body, which causes drain, fatigue, and more chronic issues.
Yeah. I've heard that like a certain amount of stress is good, a little bit, right? Depending on what it is. But like chronic stress where you're worried, stressed out, not happy, whatever that is, that emotional component is not good. It will change your physiology. It will
Yes.
create problems. It will, your body will not be able to heal itself. You're not going to be able to sleep.
Yeah.
And some of the things you can do to alleviate that is
Yeah. Journal. Be mindful.
mindfulness, deep breathing, right?
Yep.
Meditation, right? Some
Yeah.
type of prayer.
Yep.
If you don't meditate, vice versa.
No, and man,
Connecting with nature.
we can go a little bit deeper too, because like part of what we do in our program is a lot of times there's some mental trauma causing stress that we don't even know about.
Yes.
Way back in the day. And so what we do is work with our clients and we identify what that may be, and we change the meaning of that event, and guess what happens? That trauma goes away. That stress, it goes away.
You release that trauma.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You don't realize you're holding on to it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all subconscious there. So yeah, stress, gotta let it go.
Yes.
Let that S go. Number 3 is I just need more discipline.
Energy is a systems issue, not a character flaw. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times I need more motivation. I need more discipline. I just gotta stay with it consistently. And it feels like a chore. It feels like a burden to be so disciplined. So here's the secret though.
Tell us.
Discipline will always seem like work until you become the person who just does it.
Pretty good. Deep, but pretty good.
Yeah, because that person doesn't view those actions that you need to do to get the result, to stay energized, to not have fatigue, to not run on fumes, to be just going and not being stressed out. That person just does the things because that's their identity.
They have the energy. They feel good. They feel alive.
Because they're that person.
Yeah.
It's not discipline anymore at that point in time.
Yeah.
Discipline comes from you're not that person and you're trying everything you can to become that person, but you're just going about it the wrong way because that discipline won't make you that person. You're like, what? I know.
You become that person.
You have to become that person.
And then it will follow.
It sticks.
It sticks.
Those behaviors will stick.
So somebody who doesn't eat properly, but they want to eat properly and they want to take care of their body.
Perfect example. Typically, if you're overweight or you figure out, I gotta eat better, what do you go on?
A diet.
And how's that perceived?
It's just temporary. I'm just starving myself or abstaining from certain things temporarily. You're not thinking about long term. This is my lifestyle.
It's deprivation.
Right.
It hurts. I don't want to do it forever. So I'll just do it to kind of bounce back.
To lose 5 pounds, 10
I feel
pounds,
good.
whatever. Yeah.
I got a little bit of certainty there because I'm doing it. But then what happens with the diet? You stop it.
You go back. Right. Oh, it's a holiday. It's my birthday. I had a bad day. So I'll have this donut. I'll treat myself because I ran 2 miles.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Right.
Yeah.
You go back to that instead of saying, I ran 2 miles and I'm going to have some fruit or eat a proper fuel meal to help me.
Yeah. And so essentially how you become that person, there's a couple of ways. One is, there's two main ways. One is that you just take complete ownership and accountability, responsibility for your own health. And the second thing is you stop doing sabotaging behaviors to get the same kind of needs met for you.
Okay.
You follow me?
I think so.
Yeah, I know it's kind of deep. That's for another conversation as well. So if you follow that, fantastic. Love it.
If you have any questions, DM him.
Yeah, right. Number 2 is weight gain is just metabolism slowing down.
Metabolism's response to input, what you put in there, in your body.
Yeah, inputs,
mentally,
outputs.
Food, mentally, emotionally, all that stuff.
Yeah. A computer.
Yeah.
Good inputs, good outputs.
Right.
Bad inputs, bad outputs.
No inputs, no outputs.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, I mean, so it's really about, like you said, going back, proper nutrition, hydration,
It's the foundation of everything.
Don't put in foods or things in your body that causes inflammation to detox it,
Yeah.
right?
hmm
You got to offload those toxins, part of the vital five framework.
People don't understand that, or there's something else deeper there that causes them to go that route.
Yes. You're trying to get deep on me now too, aren't you? I see. You trying to go deep? What were you thinking when you said that one?
Well, they don't realize their behavior, it's not them. And like you say, it's hidden traumas that have them avoiding certain things, right? So they go for the easiest route. Like, isn't it water flows down and it goes the easiest
Yeah.
route? It's like that. Instead of you dealing with your issue so you can have a proper flow downstream for your life, and I mean that in a positive way, not negative, you go to the path that's least resistant. And if that means eating the fast food, because I justify it in my mind as I don't have time to cook, I have to take my kids to the 101 activities, I have a long day at work, I come home and it's straight to, there's chaos in the house, there's no type of order, and it's just, everybody just go on the device, and let's end the day that way.
Yeah. It's interesting. You kind of give the analogy of the river going from the mountains down to the sea and the flow. And you think about how our society runs, the example right there. Fish go with the flow.
Right.
Dead fish go with the flow.
Oof.
Yeah. And I learned that in the book. I forget what book it was. Like, wow, that's deep. You got to go against the flow there, because you go with that flow, it's fatigue.
Exactly.
Fumes.
Exactly.
Burnout.
You go the path least resistance. So I don't want to cook. I don't have the energy to cook. I don't have the time to cook. I don't want to fight with my kids to get them to eat vegetables.
Yep.
I'm tired. I just want to lay down and go to sleep and have the kid by the door so the kid doesn't cross over me to leave the room.
Yeah.
And
that's me. Yeah. Thank you.
while you're on your device, or they're on their device and you numb out on the phone, or you fall asleep. Those are all examples of that.
Yeah.
Of that path of least resistance.
Yeah, for sure. So this leads us to number one, right?
Okay.
And this is the biggest lie of all, and this is how parenthood feels.
Constant exhaustion.
Yeah.
That is not the price of leadership.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Being constantly exhausted.
Yeah. I mean it's such a big lie. I mean, go with the flow, yes. But how we've changed and really incorporated this whole framework that we live by now into our lives, man, I'm going. You tell me to go to bed earlier. I said, I'm still just going. I'm fine. I'm not tired quite yet. Yeah, and it's
sleep is important, I think, and it's so funny. I mentioned to the girls the other day, sleep is important, and it finally clicked for them. They're like, "Oh, that makes sense. Why you always harp on sleep? Sleep is important, and that's why." But it's more than that, right? It's the diet and the lifestyle, the movement, everything. Yep. Don't do too crazy the movement, as we've harped on before.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, and if this hit home, I mean, here we can do it. If this really kind of hit home for you, just follow me on Instagram. It's Dr. Taj Haynes HQ. So DrTajHaynes HQ, as in headquarters. And follow me there. Send me a DM. And what we'll do is I'll send you this document. If you call me or send me the word blueprint in a DM, I'll see the framework we have abided by, what we do teach for rebuilding sustainable energy without burning out your whole career or your family life. Because you really, at the end of the day, you have a lot of responsibilities. You don't need more hustle. You just need a better system.
You do. What you put in, you'll get out.
Yeah, 100%.
Good or bad. So, anything else?
No, I enjoyed this conversation.
Yes, because you have the energy. We have the energy.
Yeah, totally.
Until next time, be well.
All right. You take care.